Good morning, class. How's it going? Hope everyone's doing okay this morning. I just wanted to hop on and do a very quick video for you about a couple of things. Number one, I want to let you know I've tried very hard in my class post, or the post that we're going to see this afternoon about all the different oils, to be what we call FDA compliant. And what the FDA has told the essential oil industry is that we cannot diagnose, treat, or cure any disease. And we can't even say things like that an oil is an insect repellent. So there are some pretty firm rules about what can be said or written in any sort of public domain. So in your own living room, you have the freedom to say anything that you want, but I would still caution you to try very hard not to diagnose or treat any disease. So let's talk a little bit about kind of deciphering the code. So there will be in the post today, they'll say things like it helps regulate your immune system, or it helps support your immune system, or it helps support your respiratory system. So you will need to kind of read between the lines as to what that might mean. And if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a private message, and I can help you figure out what something means if you need. So that's the first thing. The second thing I would like to say or to talk about is let's talk a little bit about the difference between healthcare and illness management. In our society here in the West, we tend to go to the doctor when we don't feel well. So when we have lost our wellness, we go to the doctor. And what the doctor will do is give us usually a prescription for a pill that will manage our illness. We don't go to the doctor to get healthy. These days. We go to the doctor because we don't feel good. And then we get a pill that suppresses symptoms. And those symptoms, we don't feel them. And so we continue to do exactly what we did before we had the symptoms. And so we don't necessarily reach a level of wellness and vitality that we really should feel in our lives. And so I'd like you to kind of shift your thinking a little bit about oils, in that they're not going to suppress your symptoms. They're not going to make things go away immediately. They are not prescription drugs. And for that I am very grateful. But in order for oils to do their job, you do need to use them every day. And so I encourage you to open your boxes and experience each of the oils as we go through them, and then pick 2 or 3 that you're going to use on a daily basis. And 1 drop of oil every day is 1,000,000 times more powerful than using 10 drops of oil at one time, or just for one day. One of the things that the oils do is they will bring oxygen into your cells. They will help repair DNA damage. There's so many things that oils do, but they take time to work. So if you have a cold and you put on an oil because it says it's good for your respiratory system, you may get some immediate relief, but you may not. And that doesn't mean that the oils aren't working. It's just that they work differently. So if you are prone to getting, to not feeling well on a regular basis, then I encourage you to use those oils daily before you need them, and then you won't need them, if that makes sense to you. The other thing to keep in mind is what we're going over in class today is just the oils in your starter kit. Young Living has so many more products. They have personal care products, they have cleaning products for your home so that you get all of the toxic chemicals out of there that help lower your health to below the line. We have supplements. I love Young Living supplements. They have really helped me to, I think I'm aging backwards, and I've had people tell me that. So I feel better today, and I am almost 50, than I've felt since probably my late teens, early 20s. So I have more energy, more vitality. I am off all prescription drugs at this point in my life. It is 100% the supplements and oils from Young Living that is responsible for that. We also have the Ningxia Red, which is phenomenal, and like I could teach a whole day class on that, just on Ningxia Red. So we're not going to cover any of those in class today. We're just going over the oils that are in your starter kit. So I encourage you, my goal by the end of probably this week. So I will post in the class group my new classes. I'm going to be doing one on like total body system wellness that I encourage you to join. So I'm going to let you go for now. The posts are going to come pretty fast today. So make sure you have your notifications turned on so you get them all. If you can't get to them as they come in, please feel free to, I'm going to leave the group open for a couple of days, maybe even a week, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. We'll see. If people are still in there and commenting, so that you have access to this information past just today. So if you miss, the live portions, don't worry about it. You will have time to catch up. And again, I am here for a resource. If you have questions, please post if I've missed something. If there's an oil that you have used and experienced that has helped you in some way, please post on the post and let other people know that as well. So I guess that's it. Let me know if you have questions, and I look forward to the rest of the day. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.